Today, I will be sharing 7 Middle Eastern fragrances that kind of blew my mind right off the bat. There was no maceration needed. There was no give it some time to let it warm up to you. None of that. Out the bottle, it was on point, okay? So if you are interested to see which Arabian scents don't need time, they come out the bottle ready to work, please keep on watching. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. I do hope you consider subscribing. We have lots of fun here and we smell good too. I have a goal of reaching 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I do hope you are enjoying the content in order to be able to do so. And if you are returning, hey girl. Alrighty, let's get right into the video. Up first is Her Confessions by Lattafa. We all know that this is a dupe or inspired fragrance for Blanche Bet, but she was out the bottle saying, I'm here, I'm a clone, I'm a dupe. What do you want me to do? Like Blanche Bet. She smells so similar. It's easily recognizable. You don't have to sniff and wait and see, and none of that, okay? So in the top, there's cinnamon and mystical notes. In the mid, there's tuberose. I love tuberose, mahonio, jasmine, and incense. You definitely get the incense here. And in the base, there's vanilla, tonka, and musk. This fragrance, I want to say, is a little less lactonic than Blanche Bet. So if you couldn't stand that in Blanche Bet, you may want to try and get your nose on this because she ain't got all of that, okay? Everything else is on point. She has decent longevity. I do think that with these, creamy lactonic scents, aside from like Bianca Latte, don't last like all day and all night. But you do get some decent longevity out of her. I want to say you get about 5 to 6 hours, as well as, for me, Blanche Bet lasts about the same amount of time. But this is a really, really good one. She smells just like Blanche Bet, off rip, no waiting, no maceration needed. Maybe she'll get a little richer, deeper, darker. I don't know as time goes on, but you can spray her now and she's ready to work. This is Her Confession by Lattafa. Up next is Ajayeb Dubai. This is a tropical mango bomb with oud. Okay, this is probably one of the first ouds I fell in love with. Even though this is tropical, I do still feel like you can wear her in these colder months because she is pumping and thumping and beast mode, okay? This has orange and lemon in the top. In the mid, there's mango, osmanthus, and jasmine. In the base, there's oud, sandalwood, musk, and amber. You definitely get that mango. Burst of mango, citrus, off rip, but it's not a tropical vibe like you feel like you need to be on the beach, because the oud in here gives it depth, gives it sophistication. It takes it away from like a fun, fruity, playful type of situation. And as those notes kind of wear off, you are left with the depth of the oud, the amber, and the sandalwood. This is so good, you guys. I shocked myself when I smelled this and was in love because, I started my channel hollering I did not like oud, but I am finding that it's the way the oud is done that, makes me fall in love. And now I have several fragrances with oud that I actually thoroughly enjoy, and this is one of them. I think that you could easily wear this at nighttime in the fall, in the winter, holiday party. Let it subside. Like, don't spray it on and then go, greet your guests. Like, let it kind of get to the mid. Like, spray it on before, 30, 45 minutes before folks is coming over or you're getting ready to leave. This is going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is Ajayeb Dubai from Lattafa. Next, we have Paris Corner Amber Grand, which we all know that this is a inspired fragrance of Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kirkjohn. This is a vanillic and amber heavy dominant fragrance. There's amber, vanilla, benzoin, tonka, and labdanum in this fragrance. It is sexy, okay? This is worn by a man or a woman, but the woman, honey, she knows she's sexy, okay? She don't have to speak too much. She come in, skin is greased, moisturized, hair done, laid to perfection. She don't have to talk, okay? Her fragrance does the speaking for her. There's a spiciness here. This is amazing. It definitely sits right in the mid of unisex. I would love to smell this on my boyfriend. I love smelling it on me. I have a pretty decent dent in here, but this might go on the December tray because I've already done my November tray. I'm gonna leave this close so that I can put this on my December tray. But it almost smells boozy, like there could be some, you know, liquor or whatever, a cognac or rum in here. But this just mellows out to the skin and feels so warm and comforting. Absolutely love this one. She came out the bottle ready to work. I want to say when I first got this, I got a decant of it and sprayed the decant. I was like, oh no, full bottle, hurry up, put her in the bag, send her to me right now. If I ever run out of Amber Grand, I don't know that I would purchase Grand Soir from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I know that there are nuances and differences in the fragrance, but this just scratches that itch or satisfies that need for this scent family in my collection. And I don't necessarily know that I need to spend the $245+ on the bottle when this does good enough, okay? So this is Amber Grand by Paris Corner. Up next is the Kingdon Woman by Lattafa. This is a fresh, fruity, woodsy, ambery fragrance that, if you don't know, might be a dupe for something. So I did a video on dupes. If you want to, go ahead and check out the video to see what this could be duping, okay? So the notes for this fragrance are pear, cassis, and peony in the top. In the mid, there's praline, tonka, and jasmine. In the base, there's amber, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. This is a pretty girl scent. She's light, she's flirty, she's soft and powdery. She's fun, she's a good time. She always has a smile on her face, and she's fun to be around. Like, she's fun to be around. This fragrance smells special occasion to me. I don't necessarily know that I would wear it to work, if you will. Maybe a work event, like a holiday party or whatnot. This could be signature scent, but it just smells a little too special occasion for me. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. It's ambery, it's vanilla. And it smells like special occasion. This is Lattafa's Kingdon Woman. Up next is Shaheen Gold by Lattafa. This is a pineapple, citrusy, fresh, fruity fragrance that is kind of lending itself to Creed Aventus. It is not a dupe. It doesn't smell like it, but I just want to put you in the mindset of the type of citrus, pineapple that I'm referring to. There's also fig and lavender in here, along with vanilla, tonka, and patchouli. The patchouli is not overdone. It just gives this a little bit of depth. The lavender also is not overdone. I feel like this fragrance has all of the notes that people would run away from, like patchouli, like lavender, and grapefruit. But it's blended well. It's blended very well. I think this would be a great freshie for the office. If you are, you know, going to a conference or whatever, it performs well in the summer as well as in the fall. I think this would do great in the fall, probably not in the dead of winter, but she is safe to wear pretty much anywhere. If you are into a fresh, citrusy, somewhat herbal type of vibes, I think you will love this fragrance. Definitely love this. This is Shaheen by Lattafa. Up next is Qaed Al Farsan by Lattafa as well. I also have the Unlimited, which is, I would say, geared more towards women. It's more of a pineapple dominant fragrance that is kind of coconutty and milky. This one does not have that coconutty milky type of vibe. There is saffron and pineapple in the top. There's balsam fir and jasmine in the mid, and in the base there's cedar, amber, and oud. The oud is not loud. It barely, if I didn't tell you, I don't think you'd be able to detect that there's oud in here. That's just how subtle it is. You get pineapple, you get the airiness of the saffron. The jasmine in here, you barely can smell, and I'm not a huge fan of jasmine. And then you get a little bit of the amber. It's kind of a little closer to, you know, Qaed, if you will, but not a dupe. Again, I'm just trying to give you some association. So this one is going to be a little more lighter than Shaheen. It doesn't have the depth or kind of richness that Shaheen has. This is definitely office safe. This is definitely anyone can wear. I know we're going into the colder months, but I do think this is still great for the fall time. And also the winter. You know, I know that there's pineapple in here, but I mean, there's pineapple in Qaed and people wear it all day, every day. This fragrance came out the bottle ready to work. There was no maceration needed. There was no, oh, sit me with the cap off in a dark spot so that I can continue to cook. She was ready to go. She was ready to go. She said, ladies, grab me, men, grab me, anybody grab me, okay, and put me on. She's ready to go. This is Qaed Al Farsan by Lattafa. This last one definitely shocked me, and it was pleasant, a pleasant surprise. This is by Fragrance World. It's called Fierte. This is a inspired fragrance of baby cat. This is a smoky, incensey, woodsy type of vanilla fragrance that just tantalizes the senses in the very best of ways, okay? You get the incense here. You get the airy saffron. This is so good. There's elemi in here, vanilla, benzoin, and tonka. And I think this is an amazing dupe, in my opinion, for baby cat. I know Qaed exists, and I just did a video with that fragrance. I said I was going to be giving it a break because I've been talking about it ad nauseum because I'm loving it. But Qaed is a little more smoky than this one. This one is a little more vanillic. It almost feels chocolatey, if you will, like a sweet, smooth chocolate. And I think that is the incense, the vanilla, and the tobacco that are playing so well. Okay, they playing on the playground very well. I will let you know that I have my full bottle of baby cat on the way, so I will be able to really give like all day wear tests of this versus Qaed versus baby cat, and let y'all know what's really going on. This one is a newer one, so it's going to be a little bit more pricier than Qaed. Qaed was like $25. This one I want to say is like $60. But I definitely think it is absolutely worth it. I think it's worth it for sure. This is so good, you guys. And there was no maceration needed. I sprayed her. I said, oh, she smells like baby cat. Off rip. Like no calming down any notes. No trying to intensify any notes. She was ready to work. Okay, so if you can, test this one out. Get a decant if you can. If not, if you feel like just jumping feet first, I do not think you will be disappointed. Okay, alrighty, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video today. These are just some of the fragrances that I have in my collection that I think would be good for the season, as well as fragrances that you do not have to macerate. You do not have to wait for them to come together. They are together when they get to the doorstep, okay? They are ready to go. They said, take me out the package, unwrap the seal, open me up and spray me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to perform, okay? I'm ready to get you all of the compliments, okay? So let me know down below, do you have any of these fragrances? What has been your experience with them? I know sometimes the inspired fragrances can get bad raps, but these ones, they're ready to go. Okay, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Again, I am trying to grow to 2,000 by the end of the year, and I hope you help me reach that goal. And with that being said, you guys, make sure that you're being kind to yourself. Make sure you are being kind to others. And peace and love, y'all. The world needs it. Bye.